Hi guys, welcome to another section of Learning with Prepclass. My name is Tutochima. So today we are going to round up the section of Jamb Biology 2016. We are going to be solving questions number 46 to 50, and that will be the end of that section. In the previous class we had to solve questions 41 to 45. If this is the first time of you seeing this video, please go through our channel. We have lots of educational content that will be of interest to you, educational videos on not only Jamb but on also WAEC, where we've solved past questions on biology, chemistry, physics, maths, destroyed so many questions, destroyed so many past questions of many years. Go through our videos and enjoy free classes of we destroying all these questions, simplifying it to the barest minimum, such that anybody that have average of understanding of the subject will catch up with easily. Now guys, before we continue with today's section, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos. If you look below there, you see a notification bell. Click it and activate it. Once your notification bell is activated, you'll be the first to be notified whenever we have an educational content like this on our channel. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy today's section. Question 46 says, which parts provide food for the developing chick? You know, in the last video, they gave us the diagram for the internal structure of an egg, and they asked us to use it to answer questions 45 to 46. So they said now, 46 now say, which part provide food for the developing chick? Is it 2 and 3? Is it 4 and 5? Is it 3 and 4? Is it 2 and 5? This is the diagram of the longitudinal section of the internal structure of an egg. So I said the part level 1, you can use your past question 2 is the air sac, part level 2 is the embryo, part level 3 is the yolk, part level 4 is the egg white or albumen, part level 5 is chalaza, part level 6 is a shell. So the part that provides food for the developing young is the yolk, is rich in fats, minerals and proteins, and the albumen, that is very rich in proteins, so which are parts labeled 3 and 4. So the yolk and the egg white, that's the albumen, provides food for the developing young, and these are the parts labeled 3 and 4. 3 yolk, 4 the egg white. So the answer is 3 and 4, option C. 47. Which of the following types of vertebra occur in equal numbers in the rabbit, rat, and man? Which of the following types of vertebra occur in equal numbers in the rabbit, rat, and man? Is it caudal? Is it thoracic? Is it lumbar? Is it cervical? Now I said that the cervical and thoracic vertebrae are of the same numbers in man and rabbit. The cervical is 7 in man, thoracic 12, but that is in both man and rabbit. Man has 7 cervical vertebra and 12 thoracic vertebra. Man and rabbit, we have the same number of cervical vertebra, 7, thoracic vertebra 12, but this is different in the rats. For the thoracic vertebra, but this is different in rats for the thoracic vertebra. So in the rats, the cervical vertebra is 7, the thoracic vertebra, instead of 12, it is 13. Therefore, the vertebrae that occur in equal numbers in rabbits, rats, and man are the cervical vertebrae. So only the cervical vertebrae occur in equal numbers in man, rabbits, and rats. Man 7 cervical vertebra, rabbit 7 cervical vertebra, rat 7 cervical vertebra. So cervical vertebra occurs in equal number in man, rabbits, and rats, but thoracic vertebra in rabbits, in rats it is 13, but in man and rabbit it is 12. So the correct answer is cervical vertebra. It occurs in the same number in man, rabbit, and rat. So cervical, option D is the correct answer, cervical vertebra. 48. Which of the following statements is not true of the polyferous layer of a root? Which of the following statements is not true of the polyferous layer of a root? It's A, has a very tiny corticle, B, is the outermost layer of the cortex, C, may bear root hairs, D, it is replaced by cork in old roots. So I now analyze each of these statements one after the other. That's the options So A has a very tiny cortical. That is true. The polyferous layer is thin walled and is a single cell thick. I should have shown you the internal structure of the root. The polyferous layer is the outermost layer. So the polyferous layer is thin walled and a single cell thick. That is, has a very thin tiny cortical. That's true. B, it is the outermost layer of the cortex. False. The polyferous layer is the outermost layer of the plant roots, not the cortex. So it's the outermost layer of the roots, not the cortex. So that question that option is false. And may bear root hairs. That's true. The polyferous layers bears root hairs. And option D, it's replaced by cork in old roots. That's true. This is known as secondary growths, and it takes place in dicotyledonous plants only. So secondary growths takes place only in dicotyledonous plants like orange, mango, apple. So, and in such plants there is usually a growth of cork, call it cork or cambium. Cork or cambium. That kind of growth occurs only in what dicotyledonous plant and is known as what secondary growth. So in all of them, the questions said which of the following statement is not true of polyferous layer of roots, and the correct answer is option B, the outermost layer of the cortex. And I said it's false. The polyferous layer is actually the outermost layer of the roots. So B is the correct answer. It is the outermost layer of the cortex. That is wrong. That is not true. 49. A flowering plant is monoecious if a flowering plant is monoecious if A, the androecium is found on one plant, the gynoecium is monocampus essential organs, it produces essential organs, the gynoecium and androecium are on the same plant. When is a monoecious a plant said to be monoecious? Now look at the explanation I gave here. I said that most flowers are bisexual. That is, they have both stamens or androecium, which is the male organs, and carpels, which is also gynoecium, which are the female organs. So when a single flower have both male and female organs, have both androecium and gynoecium, they are known as what? Bisexual flowers. Now, and I said, however, in a few types of plants, the flowers are either male or female. Male flowers have only stamens or androecium, while female flowers will have only carpels or gynoecium. Now, when male, that is androecium bearing flowers, and female, that's gynoecium bearing flowers, are found on the same plant, the plant is said to be monoecious. Example is oil palm and maize. If you look at a maize plant before it start producing maize, you will notice that you see one type of I didn't show you a typical maize plant. On the top part you see one kind of stuff like that. On the top part is the male part of the flower, then below down by the side where the maize fruit grows is the female part of the flower. So in plants like oil palm and maize, male flowers and female flowers grow on the same plant. So when male flowers and female flowers are found on the same plant, so the plant is called a monoecious flower. But the plant is called a monoecious plant. So the correct answer is when male and female flowers are found on the same plant. So that's gynoecium and androecium are on the same plant. Gynoecium, female flowers, androecium, plant that have only male flowers are on the same plant. So the plant is called a monoecious plant. So the correct answer is option D. 50. Which of the following is not a waste product of plants? Which of the following is not a waste product of plants? Is it tannins? Is it oxygen? Is it carbon dioxide? Is it sap? Now look at what I said. Sap. Each of them are waste product of plants, but you can't classify sap as a waste product of plant. I said sap is a fluid found in the vacuole of plant cells. It is responsible for carrying nutrients within the plants and transporting waste out of the plants. Therefore, it is not a waste product of plants. Rather, it is a medium for transport, just like blood in animals. Just like blood carries digested foods, enzyme, blood carries waste products, so do sap. Sap carries food nutrients, sap carries waste product out of the plant. So tannin is a kind of waste product from a plant. Oxygen. Oxygen is a waste product of photosynthesis in plants. But though it is very important in respiration, but in plant photosynthesis, oxygen comes out as waste. So you can classify oxygen as a waste, you can classify tannin as a waste. Carbon dioxide is a waste product of cellular respiration in plants. Yes, carbon dioxide is a waste product of respiration, but it's one of the main products that is essential for photosynthesis. So during the process of respiration, carbon dioxide is a waste. During the process of photosynthesis, oxygen is a waste. So you can classify carbon dioxide and oxygen as waste depending on what you are looking at. And tannin is one of a waste found in plants. So these three are all waste with the exception of sap. Sap is not a waste. So the correct answer there is sap. Which of the following is not a waste product of plants? The correct answer is sap. Alright guys, we've come to the end of today's section of Learning with Prep Class. We looked at past questions on Jamb Biology 2016. We concluded the section by blasting questions for the 6 to 50. If you look below here, you'll notice we've dropped the link for you, bit.ly/PrepclassWhatsApp. Type this link on your browser and load it. When you do so, it's going to take you straight to our WhatsApp group. When you join us on our WhatsApp group, you're getting updates, you're getting infos on the latest content we have on our channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.